Ladies and gentlemen, in the wake of Operation Sindoor, where India punished Pakistan for the Pahalgam terror attack, taking out several terror launch pads as well as Pakistani military bases, this has been followed by a diplomatic outreach to several nations across the globe as India drums up support against the terror state that is Pakistan. Now, one of the members of that delegation of lawmakers is Ashok Mittal, member of the Rajya Sabha and the Aam Aadmi Party, who joins us on the broadcast. Thank you, Mr. Mittal, for joining us on CNN News 18. You were part of the delegation to Russia, Latvia, Slovenia, Greece, as well as Spain. Mr. Mittal, when it comes to India's message to the globe against terror, what was the reception like in these nations?
First, good evening to all clients of CNN 18. It was a wonderful visit. And as you have already mentioned, we visited 5 countries and met the high-ups of those countries, such as foreign minister or deputy foreign minister. We met the parliamentarians as well as the head of their parliaments or deputy head of the parliaments. We met top media houses there. We also met think tanks, and at some time the level of chairman of think tank was ex-prime minister, such as Russia's ex-prime minister was the chairman. So we had a good interaction from heart to heart. They were having certain doubts which were created by Pakistan, that India attacked Pakistan and waged a war against Pakistan. We could clarify very well that when Pakistan attacked Pahalgam and killed our 26 innocent citizens, which were profiled on the basis of religions, and all 26 Hindus were killed at a very short range, point blank range, and that too in front of their families, in front of their children. So India had no option but to attack the terrorist camps where these terrorists are taking training, hiding themselves, collecting arms, ammunitions to create nuisance for India. And even before that, on 25th of April, United Nations Security Council also told them that Pakistan should take action against those terrorists and should be responsible. But they didn't react. So India reacted by way of Operation Sindoor. Our Prime Minister took bold initiative and, of course, attacked 9 hideouts of terrorists. And the good part was that India did it with the full precision, in such a manner that the terrorists housed at a particular locations are killed and their camps are destroyed. Not the next room was destroyed and no civilian or even military personnel was killed. We did it with so precision because we didn't want to hurt any civilian population, even any military population. But as we all know, in Pakistan, elected government is a puppet government. It's a government which is practically run by army, defense, run by their spying agency ISI, run by their religious organizations. And Pakistan army attacked Indian territory, and again we had to react, and we reacted sharply. And in those reactions we did destroy their air bases, we did destroy their army establishments. And again we tried to ensure that the casualties are minimum because they didn't want the people to be killed. And when Pakistan asked for ceasefire, when they felt they can't fight India, India is strong enough, they asked for ceasefire. And we agreed to their request because our intention was not to wage war against Pakistan. Our attention was just to kill terrorists, just to give them message, please stop keeping terrorists in your territory, start nurturing them, start harboring them. If you do that, we will definitely take action. And we did it, and we did it very efficiently and effectively.
Right.
That's in precision we told them.
Right. And when you were making this case to these countries, Mr. Mittal, of course, there was a lot of Pakistani misinformation that was also doing the rounds, a lot of Pakistani propaganda as well. Did you see the impact of the Pakistani misinformation machine in these countries, or was India able to effectively make its case and counter any misinformation surrounding Operation Sindoor?
No, absolutely correct. Ji. There was definitely misinformations, and they were biased to some extent, because they know about India character. But even then, they were biased, and we were able to remove all those misconceptions, misinformations which were fed into their minds. And especially the government side, they were much more clear earlier, but their media or think tank, they were more biased. And but we could clarify in the remove all those kind of misinformations from the minds of all concerned.
Right. And Mr. Mittal, Russia also one of India's key defense and strategic partners. Now, Russia has also come out and said that Donald Trump had an instrumental role when it came to the ceasefire, something that India has contested. Was the ceasefire issue brought up during your outreach in Russia, and how it went about? Because while Russia has now backed what Donald Trump has said, India has made it very clear, and you just pointed it out as well, that we punished Pakistan to such an extent that they sought a ceasefire from our DGMO.
It's very clear. This point did come for discussion, and we told, as we discussed with you, means your country, we did discuss with the USA also, we did discuss with many other countries, which is happens. This is a normal process. When any war or any such kind of misunderstanding occurs, we do discuss with our friends. It happens in our families also. If there is a problem in a family, we do discuss with the friends and relatives around us. Similarly, we did. But it doesn't mean that we allow them to mediate. India is a neutral country since independence, and we have maintained that stand, and we will continue to maintain that stand.
Right. So that
we didn't ask for any mediation by US. Yeah, very clearly, emphatically, it was clarified to them, and they agreed to what we have said.
Right. And Mr. Mittal, my final question, given the fact that you've made this emphatic point, given the fact that you've stuck to your guns that this mediation was not done by the United States, it was India which forced Pakistan to the talking table when it came to a ceasefire. How do you react to the politics back home? Rahul Gandhi now going in overdrive, saying that that Prime Minister Modi surrendered to Pakistan after the call from Donald Trump. Even the statement coming in from Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, mocking Operation Sindoor, if you will, saying it's a one nation, one husband campaign being launched by the Prime Minister.
Every leader has its own point of view. So they are their own point of view. But as far as I am concerned, I feel that it was a very successful operation. And it was done with full precision, with full responsibilities, and we could teach Pakistan that if you try to raise your hands, we will not be hesitant to kill it.
Right. So, just very quickly, is Rahul Gandhi wrong in saying that India surrendered to Pakistan after the call from Donald Trump?
देखिए, India government has clarified very clearly and emphatically that there was no mediation, and when the government stand is clear, and we also know about what is the DNA of India. In our DNA, we believe in neutrality. We don't come under pressure. We don't allow anyone to mediate, and we always believe in bilateral relations, whether it is trade, business, or it's a war, or it's a defense, and I will go by what the government has said.
Right. So I think it's as clear as that. Thank you, Mr. Mittal, for joining us on the broadcast and sharing your perspective.